and we're going to be talking about some skillet shoe designs, sir.
Oh.
I know you're pretty proud of these,
I
and
am.
we've got a bad example pan in the middle.
No, there's nothing wrong with this. Is a stainless steel pan. You probably all got this.
Well,
great conductivity.
You're probably correct. It's not a bad example. No. It's just your pans are better.
Take a look at this. Okay, so I think I got these for a wedding gift too, even though I'm a chef. Take a look right down in here. This is stainless steel. This is the highest quality stainless steel. And that's what happens when you're making scrambled eggs in the morning. It just happens. And the reason why chefs
you know what all that is?
Have all this in our kitchen, the reason why we don't mind this is because we have someone cleaning up after us. We don't scrub these. So,
but that's product that is wasted.
That's
food
but it's also what we call affectionately a soaker. You got to soak that overnight.
Yeah,
and it's not fun. What I've done is taken this technology, the best stainless steel 1810, and I put it right here, and guess what? Triple non-stick on top of stainless steel with aluminum core. Look at that. Fully clad, induction ready. And I want to show you now. I didn't look at it skating. I can like look away and this can skate. It's so easy. So you don't have to. You can clean now.
At your house, pork chops and eggs.
Correct.
How you do it?
And so, you ready for this? So we're going to take the pork chops here. We're going to put one here. We're going to put two here, and a fried egg right on top, David. Just like that, on top. Ready?
Fancy.
Right, fancy, right on top, right? And I love that. And then what I love to do also, just because I can. Where's that grater? I had that grater here. Just a second. I'm going to grate some cheese over it. Well, I guess I'm not because the grater. Oh, here it is. I'm going to grate some cheese. Yes, cheese.
Is
on
that
my
Parmesan?
eggs. Yes.
Nice.
Now, let's
rain.
come back. Let's come back. Let's look at our pan. Our complete, delicious, perfectly seasoned non-stick stainless steel. You see the stainless steel on the bottom? This is the real deal. And we're going to clean it.
So
it's a lot of work.
Stainless,
yeah.
A layer of aluminum, and then 3 layers of non-stick.
Look at that.
That is a pan.
And guess what we're going to cook now?
Like iron. And
Your
it also
favorite.
has a little thumb.
A little thumbprint. What I put there because I love something that's ergonomic, that fits, that feels good. And
First thing Chef ever cooked for me was a steak.
Yeah.
When we met each other at the International Home and Houseware Show, now called the Inspired Home Show.
Inspired Home Show. We must have inspired them to inspire.
You made a steak for me, and I still remember that steak.
So remember that pan I had? This pan? I just want to show you, we don't do this. This is what it looks like when you scramble eggs in a stainless steel pan. This is a really good pan, by the way. And you don't have someone like 3 people in the back to clean it, which I do in my restaurants, right? So you'll use this once, and once this happens, I guarantee you won't use it again. You're like, you know, I'm going to get myself a nonstick pan. And what better to get but stainless steel? Because a lot of the nonstick pans out there, most of them are not stainless steel 1810 with aluminum. And look at this. I didn't put any in there purposely. No butter, no nothing. It's already skating.
That pan was dry when those steaks went in. That's nothing but beef fat.
And so I have a little salmon here that I cooked in a touch of olive oil and butter, which I love to do.
For flavor.
And we ready for this? Again, let's come in a little close up and then I'm going to show you how really hard it is to clean my pans that are stainless steel non-stick, and they do every type of oven you have. Glass, grill, they go inside an oven to 425, and trust me, you don't need anything hotter than 425 ever to cook something on. And they also are just perfect, so you can just look at this. It's so much easier, you know, there's no mess. And that's why these are the best. If you want non-stick activity, this is the way to do that. Look how beautiful that is.
This is a remarkable price. We're ordinarily at $99.
Yep.
Our clearance price today is going to be $42.01 less. So if you've been looking for great pans, yes, they're dishwasher safe. Yes, they're BPA free. Yes, that's 3 layers of non-stick. This is oven safe to 425. So if you want to start something on the stovetop, finish it in the oven like these steaks or pork chops, really lovely. But this is called the Maillard effect.
Yeah.
Look at the color on those ribeyes.
Because it's stainless steel, aluminum core, it gets hot enough and it's
now, Chef,
even.
would you hit that with a little bit of your flake sea salt?
Actually, I'm going to let you do that for me.
Yeah.
You ready? From the above, I always season from above. Why is that? So you can see
better
how much
distribution.
Better distribution. So he's saying. Jeff Morrow, my friend, says in the kitchen.
He says that
better
a lot,
distribution.
I watched him on Next Food Network Star.
So I just put in my pork chop with nothing, and look, it's already skating with nothing in there.
Chef,
so that's the beauty of this. Yeah, pepper. Why not? I don't like to put too much pepper. Just a little tip.
A little bit.
A lot of people put a lot of rubs on spice and stuff like that. The problem with that is it can burn and it can get really bitter.
Well, and because you're right, the seasoning can burn.
Yep.
Now, our pork chop is beautiful and
how gorgeous.
Meet the balls.
Meet the balls. Look at that. Again, This is what you use in the kitchen most of the time. This in cast iron. We have thousands of these in the restaurants. They're all stacked up, and we also have 25 people in the back, like I said, cleaning them. We don't have the non-stick technology. Now we do, which is beautiful because, as I said, the food is skating. It's really hot. It's even cooking. And look at the beautiful Maillard effect with like gorgeous crust on there. Now, I also like to turn
also
steaks
known as
quite a
meat
bit.
candy.
Meat candy.
That is a beautiful
Isn't that beautiful?
steak. And you'll notice also, Chef is not cooking on screaming hot heat.
No, medium.
You don't need it. Medium heat is going to help you maintain control of the stovetop, and then you get great results.
And we're very happy. We have our eggs, but remember that pan? I want to show everybody that pan again. This is what happens when you
hit
cook a
your
pan.
eggs a little bit with
Yeah,
some pepper.
and this had butter in it, and it had salt, pepper, and butter and oil in it, and it still looked like that.
And it's a sticky mess.
It's a sticky, and it's a soaker. It's going to be in that
soaker.
sink overnight. I
Yeah.
have one more, David, to show you.
And then you're going to get a hammer and chisel to get it off.
I have a beautiful cobbler. Look at this. Oh, gorgeous. Goes in the oven. Look how beautiful that is. And I have this goes in the oven also. And remember that little thumbprint there? You can see that's for just ease of handling. Because you're in the
you
kitchen
put it on
all
some
day long.
trivet.
Some trivets. Yes.
And we have this in the black handle or the Zakarian blue handle and the cookware. And the cookware is 10 and 12-inch fry pan. Okay. Now, let's talk about your magnetic trivet.
Let's talk
Chef,
about that.
Because you're cooking something